I'm going to show you a really crazy money farming spot in Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So this spot can make you anywhere from, I want to say 400 gold to 1,000 gold. It helps a lot if you're level 80 because you can just kill the mob so fast. So there's this spot over here by Fizzcrank Airstrip over in Borean Tundra. And right around here, you'll find these Raging Boilers. And these guys drop Crystallized Fire, which Crystallized Fire is worth, it depends on your server. Crystallized Fire could be worth maybe 2.5 all the way to 10 a piece, something like that. And you can do what that guy's doing right there, and you grab a bunch of AoE farm them, or you just kill them one by one if you kill them fast enough, doesn't really matter. But the biggest thing about this spawn is that there's a minimum spawn in this spawn. So if you kill enough of these guys, you'll see they just instant respawn. So there's never a point where there are no Raging Boilers. You can just go around. There's, I think, it's probably a minimum of 8 of these guys at a time. So maybe 10 even. And you can just go around and farm them all day. And if no one's here, it's really good for money. If people are here, it's not the worst thing ever, especially if you can kill them on like one shot. If you're like level 80 and you just kind of one tap them, then you just run from one to the next to the next to the next. In that situation, I feel like a hunter would probably actually be better for farming this, but if you got the spawn to yourself, then AoE farming like a pally or a mage or something would also be insanely good. And then something that I have yet to test, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just that it's hard for me to get some people together to do it. If you have people that you play with, you may be able to make more money and have multiple people making it if you control the spawn correctly. So the way the spawn works is over in that direction, there's a group that spawns there, about 7 of them. And then some spawn right through here. And then we got some that spawn right through here. And then far off in the distance, you'll see that there's some that spawn way out over there. And if you had one person in each of those places, so a guy over there farming the field, a guy over here cleaning up this corner, and a guy over there farming down there, basically just 3 people, I guess, you could have it where they're constantly respawning on top of you, and you don't have to go running around very far to get them. Each person can just kill one, run, kill one, kill, run, kill one, run. And maybe it would help, I mean, it would definitely help if you had a 4th guy over in the pools over there, because even though the water elementals are over there, some of the fire ones run over into there, and then that will clog up the spawn a little bit, because there'll be like 3 of them over there just fighting water elementals and not respawning over here. So ideally you have like 3 to 4 people, and one guy is like, you know, farming the water ones, which the water ones wouldn't be a bad farm either, because they also have a minimum spawn, and the water, crystallized water is not worth nearly as much as the crystallized fire, but you'd be able to just kill so many so fast, and you'd be killing occasional fire ones because they run down in there. It'd be like the cleanup guy's job. And then on top of that, if crystallized fire is not gonna for you, there is way over there by that broken mausoleum, there are the ones that drop elemental air, or crystallized air, I mean. And but that one's kind of hard to farm unless you're a hunter, because they're not really AoE farmable. They're really spread out. But if your server has an insane price for crystallized air, then you could go over there and farm some crystallized air over there. So one more time, we're at Borean Tundra, over by Fizzcrank Airstrip, right up here where my marker is. And yeah, just killing the Raging Boilers here is totally OP. You can make, you know, 400 to 1,000 gold an hour, depending on your class and your level and your server prices and all of that.